All right, today we're going to talk about putting fingerboard tapes on your violin or viola, cello, or bass. It's a very simple process. We're going to put 3 tapes on the violin. These are to show students where to put their fingers. Because the violin doesn't have any markings, you pretty much have to use your ear to find every single note aside from the open strings. So we start beginning students out with finger tapes to help them train their ears and their muscle memory. So each of these tapes has to go under the strings at specific points on the fingerboard. So we're going to feed this under the strings at the bridge and grab it from the other side and then slide up. And this is all going to depend on the size of the violin, but I'm just going to kind of estimate the spots for these, and I'll show you why I'm picking these spots in just a moment. Okay, so we're going to start with this one. On a full-size violin, this is about the distance you should have from the nut at the top of the fingerboard. The reason for that is it should be a whole step up from the open note. So on a G, on your G string, this note should be an A. And you can use a tuner to help you, verify the intonation on that note, or just use your ear. So we're going from a G to an A on the first string, on the lowest string. The next note we're going to add is a B, another whole step above the note we just put a tape on. And this one is going to be almost the distance from the nut. It's going to be almost the same distance between these two as it was from the beginning. It's going to be just slightly shorter, because when you move up the neck of the violin, the notes do get closer together. So this is going to be a B. So we'll have A, we'll have G, A, and B. And you can adjust just a little bit. If you need to, you can always pick the fingerboard tape up, slide slightly to adjust the intonation. And there we go, that's better. And then the last note we're going to put is a half step above that, so half the distance we've been doing so far. This is going to go on a C. Again, we just feed it under the strings at the bridge, slide up, and it's going to be about this distance, I'm going to say. These distances will be much, much smaller on the smaller size violins, like on an 1/8 size. Pretty much all of your tapes are going to fit within this space here. So we have G, A, B, C. There you go. Should be the first 5 notes of the first 4 notes of a G major scale. Should be your bottom string. Once the tapes are in place and you've made sure the intonation is good, you can just push down the edges of these tapes. And there you go, all set.